So for this lab report, the reason why I decided on planning and using this lesson along with the activity was to get students into smaller groups and for them to um, communicate and build off of each other while creating a cohesive narrative that followed specific instructions. So for the beginning of the class would be a lecture to essentially help them build up what they need to know in order to complete the activity. And the PowerPoint would essentially talk over about the economy, resources, and things that people had prior to the Civil War starting, and doing a focus on both the North and the South, because there was, both were drastically different in what resources they had. And after the lecture, there would be a small little pop-up assessment that would just solidify what students knew. And the pop-up assessment would just have 5 questions on it. It wouldn't be graded, and if it was only going to be for completion, like classwork. So it would be a smaller percentage of the grade, and it would be easy for me to turn around and immediately give feedback to the students before they started on the activity. So one of the questions would be on the resources, and then explain North versus South. It would only be a sentence or 2 at minimum. Another question would be on civil politics. 2 would be on the economy, and it would be separate questions of what the North's economy was and then what the South economy was. And then 1 was on general politics. After that, while students got into their assigned groups that I had given them, as well as then passing out their worksheets that would explain the activity, I could complete grading the 5 questions on the pop-up assessment to then turn around and give to them while they were working on this activity. So the activity, in a short explanation, is 5 groups of 3. 2 groups will be given the North's perspective. 3 groups will be writing from the South's perspective. They will be using the 2 links offered to help form a cohesive narrative that would be true to those ideas. And then they will be writing down a script and then forming a PowerPoint, and then using Loom in order to tell the story while also saying what they know. Afterwards, they would be given an exit slip, which would be their second assessment of what they know, and it would be very easy, as one of the questions is just one new thing that you learned during the lecture, and then one new thing you learned while doing the activity. So that would be it.